So my son asked,
Who created God?
24! Run.
in this video, I will share with you my answer to my son's question. You know, his question is a lot like the question, what came first, the chicken or the egg? It sounds simple until you try to explain it. The chicken came first. Then where did the chicken come from? The chicken came from the egg. The chicken. This guy right here. Chicken, egg. Great question, Joshua. You know, a lot of people ask that question. And it makes sense to ask that question because everything we see is built by someone. The house behind me is built by someone. Every house you can think of was built by someone. This cup was built by someone. So to ask the question, well, who built God or who created God makes sense, at least from our perspective. The Bible says that every house is built by someone, but God is the builder of everything. Every galaxy, every star, the whole universe has been built by God. God does not have a builder. God existed before the universe. And that is hard for us to grasp because everything that we can think of had birthdays. I have a birthday. My mom has a birthday. Everything has a birthday.
Happy birthday to you!
Except for God. He always existed.
Forever. Forever. Forever.
Now, even though it's hard for us to grasp that, it doesn't make it any less true. And there are a few concepts that can help us a little bit. For instance, 1 + 1 = 2. That's a mathematical equation and a truth that doesn't have a cause. No one created that. It just is. God has always existed. He doesn't need anything from the creation. He exists apart from everything he's ever created. Remember when you did the dominoes? You were the one who lined up all those dominoes. And then when it was time for those dominoes to fall over, you were the one that tipped the very first domino. God is so much bigger than what we can imagine. He's outside of the universe. And he's the one that organized all the planets, all the galaxies, all the stars. The Bible says that he has actually named every star.
What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton.
He lines them all up, and he's the first mover, just like you were when you knocked over those dominoes. Even though this house isn't built yet, I can tell that this is going to be a window. And even though you're only 10, Joshua, I'm excited to see how you grow and what you become, because you're already asking really, really good questions. Now, if you can give me the camera, I want to show you something. Because while I was filming, I saw a bird looking right at me. You can see him right there. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And I'm just so glad that he chose to do that. Chicken, egg, KFC, egg, country fried chicken, egg, finger licking good chicken. Looking right at me.
What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton.
In the 13th century, Thomas Aquinas argued that God was the first mover who set the universe in motion. It was exciting times. You can tell by his haircut. You could have been giving your cat a bath, but instead you chose to watch this video. Good choice.